All right, coming up after the break, the next thrill you have to read and where you can meet the author. There's a new book out there by Christopher Allan Poe, and here's the trailer for it. Check out the trailer. Check out the trailer. Watch this.
He sees things sometimes.
He shouldn't. Thinks nobody should. That is the scariest thing I've ever seen, Christopher.
We are scared.
Thank you. That is a compliment.
It's even scarier that it's Cody.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
that kind of freaked me out.
Nobody knows this, but it was named for Cody.
Yeah.
Yes, it was named after Cody.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
I will let you take that lie and run with it,
down
sir.
the street with it, yeah.
Okay, so Christopher Allan Poe, that seems like a very familiar name.
Yes, actually, we live in LA now, so everybody just assumes that it's made up. But yes, that's the name on my birth certificate, and I'm related to Edgar.
How are you related to Edgar?
He is my great-great-great uncle.
Oh, really? So no romantic comedies if you're in the Allan Poe family.
Bad idea. I've never met a Poe who wasn't a little off in some way. So
that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the book about? So Cody is the character, clearly
and he's
off by
not
life.
like other little boys.
Yeah, actually, the real basis of the story is it's about a woman trying to protect her son from her ex-husband.
Oh, okay.
He finds they're hiding in the mountains. He finds them hiding, and that's where the first chapter takes off from. Ooh. So it's scary.
So what
tense.
happens? Give us a little taste without giving it away.
Well, basically, she takes off on the run, and he comes after them. And he's a very powerful man.
Ooh.
And so she can't really go to the police, so she's got to do things, outside of the law sometimes. Even.
I'm scared. I'm getting scared.
It is a little
You're
scary.
scaring me.
It's a little scary. It's very scary.
Right.
How long were you working on this?
I think probably about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah,
okay.
and then the rest of the process is going out, finding an agent, getting a publisher, things like that.
Is it more difficult when you have this famous name? Is there more pressure put on you? And then when you send the book out, do they treat you a little bit different, or are they expecting something out of you?
I think that because it's in the vein that it is, it's along the Poe lines, so I think that probably helps. And then I think anything in this world that can get you like a little bit of extra notice is probably a helpful thing. I haven't seen too much of the negative, like, you're not Edgar Allan Poe.
Is there anything that
Nobody's as good as Poe,
Is there anything that you put in the book that didn't make it in the book that you really wanted in the book, or any ideas?
No, actually, I think that from start to finish, it was a nice, tight story. Everything made sense, and so everything that I had worked on seemed to fit into the book. You do cut a lot, though. Like, certain scenes I had in there were cut down. They weren't cut out. So
yeah, and this is your first novel, right?
My very first novel, yes.
Wow.
So
congratulations, because it's a very hard thing to do.
Yeah.
It's a very hard thing to do, to finish the bleeping book.
Yeah.
I say this because I've got like 3 novels that I'm trying to write, and I can't finish them. And anytime I meet somebody that finished the book, I'm like, wow, you're my hero. Well, that's great. Are you working on something else? Is there going to be a sequel to this, or do you have something different? Or is that obnoxious to ask because you just got this done?
Actually, I'm working on a horror thriller based in the music industry called Dollhouse right now. And my mentor is Bonnie Hearn-Hill. She's a best-selling author.
You like the scary stuff, huh?
Yeah, I've got to go with that,
Yeah. What was your reaction when you actually saw your very first book, when you got the box and you got to see the finished product? Was it just incredible?
Every author goes through this. It's like to hold it. You might get a little misty-eyed, although I wouldn't tell Brandy that. But yeah, so
that's great. And then now you can. The great part about this, you can use this as ID. So when somebody says, "Can I see some ID?" Just rip the book out. Well, that's me. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You get a book signing today.
Yes, it's in Lodi at the Van Ruten Winery.
Cool.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, it's book signing at a winery.
Yeah, it's perfect. Well,
yeah, it's
we wanted
great.
something that wasn't a stuffy bookstore, something that's, everybody can have a glass of wine, some music, and I'll sign some books.
I got a feeling you're probably going to need a glass of something after reading this.
Right.
I can't wait to finish it. Thank you very much for coming in, Christopher. We appreciate it. The book signing for The Portal today. Once again, how do I say the place? Van
Ruten Winery.
Van Ruten Winery. Go check it out. You can meet Christopher Allan Poe.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you.
It was very nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, if it's like a fourth as scary as that little trailer that you put together.
Well, I think what scares me is Cody isn't like other little boys.
Right.
I think we all knew that. Hey, Burrito Revolution is coming to Roseville.
Yeah, Melissa is munching on their